Hello, my name is Dr. Marcella Wilson from Learn AI and ChatGPT.com. I'm in one of my favorite places. I'm in the kitchen, but I'm not cooking. I'm talking to you. All right, so welcome to day 6 of my AI Shopify challenge, where I go from setup to first sale in 30 days. Hopefully I can do it in less, but we'll see. All right, so before we get started, let me just say, if you want to follow along with me on this amazing challenge, you can. If you look in the description below, there is a link where you can follow along with me. I have a document that every day I write what I'm doing, what I'm thinking. I have links to all my videos that I've posted about this. So it's a really, really cool resource that you can, use and follow along with me if you're interested in this process of how to set up a Shopify store just using AI. And if you actually decide, hey, I don't want to just follow along, I want to set up my own Shopify store, there's also a link in the description where you can start your own store for $1 for the first 3 months. That's an incredible deal. I wish I did that when I first started. So all that and more is in the description. So check that out. Also, please like this video, subscribe to my channel if you find this content valuable or useful to you. All right. Now that we got that out the way, all that housekeeping stuff. So let me update you on what I'm doing. So I'm using AI only to set up a complete Shopify store, right? I'm using AI to write all the product descriptions, create the images, even create the product itself. So it's been a pretty interesting challenge. So I said in previous videos that I have had a Shopify store a couple of years ago. It took me 6 months to set up. That store failed horribly, but fortunately, the silver lining of every failure is, what you've learned. So I've learned a lot. And now I'm going to see if I can do it again even better, quicker, faster, just using AI. So I've shared that I've picked my product, and I am creating a mug, right? Using print-on-demand suppliers. So I've already said that. And that's because that's what I call ChatGPT. Chatty recommended I do that. So I'm following AI's commands, right? So even though it is a physical product, I'm not getting it from China or anything like that, like I did in the past, right? I don't have to hold any inventory. So I am using a printed on demand product, which is a mug. Now, I'm not going to tell you the target audience that I'm going to be trying to sell these mugs to. Maybe I will later, but as of right now, I'll keep that under wraps. So I did create my first mug's image, right? Like a funny saying that I'm going to put on the mug. Did that and had a few bumps in the road already. Did a few rookie mistakes that I talked about previously, but first product created and uploaded to my Shopify store. Okay. So what did I do on day 6? Day 6, I created about 10 to 15 more products, right? So when AI suggested that I create a mug, it gave me a list of these really cool, funny sayings that I could put on the mug. So I did that. So yesterday I took all those sayings and I created a product for each one, a mug for each one, and I put those sayings on the mugs. So again, I'm using AI to do everything. So I used AI to create those images. So I had ChatGPT generate some images for me using DALL-E. DALL-E is ChatGPT's image generator. I had, DALL-E create images for each one, and I use like Photoshop or Canva to tweak them. I will say I feel that DALL-E has some improving to do when it comes to images. Sometimes they get it great right off the bat, but sometimes you'll look at an image that DALL-E creates and you'll see like, this isn't spelled correctly, or, some of the letters aren't even letters. They're just like, shapes or something. So they've got a ways to go before it's perfected, but I have no doubt that in a year or so, DALL-E and all these other AI image generators will be amazing. So that's what I did yesterday. Day 6, I created 10 to 15 products, which are different mugs with, different sayings on them. And I used DALL-E to create the images. All right. So I always like to talk about my mindset, because my mindset, I think, is probably really important. It's probably a big deal. My mindset yesterday was kind of negative. And I realized that I grapple with a negative mindset a lot. Never really noticed that. But I think because I felt that my Shopify store wasn't successful in the past, I think those past failures, quote unquote failures, are kind of haunting me, right? They're kind of saying, this is not going to be good. This is going to fail too. And maybe that's natural. Maybe that's par for the course. But I just distinctly remember, as I was creating these different products for my Shopify store yesterday, that I was saying, this is all a waste of time. Nobody's going to buy these. You're spending all this time doing this, and for what? But you know what? I was just like, nope, I'm going to finish this challenge. I'm going to put these out there because I'm laughing at these sayings on these mugs. Someone else will laugh at them too and buy them. So yeah, at first it was negative, but I kind of had to, think myself out of a negative mindset. I also had another negative issue come into my mind that I hear a lot of people say about print on demand. One thing that came to my mind is like, hey, you're selling mugs on print on demand. This isn't going to be profitable. Like, I mean, come on now. Does anybody get rich selling mugs on print on demand? And to be honest, I don't know if anybody gets rich selling print on demand mugs. I have no idea, right? Because again, this is I've tried print on demand in the past, but I've never sold mugs. Is the profit margin kind of low? Yeah, it is. But so what? I'm learning, I'm experimenting, and we'll see what happens. I know that people sell tons of mugs on Etsy. People sell tons of mugs on Amazon. People buy mugs. I don't know, my mind was saying it's too saturated. It's oversaturated. It's not a high profit margin. That all may be true. But you know what? This just might hit. It just might. And it doesn't matter because I'm learning. Well, I'm putting everything I know to use, right? And the goal of this is to see if I can create I've done Amazon before. If I can create a Shopify store just using AI, product, everything I write on the site, everything I do, all the emails I send, everything associated with the store is going to be created by AI. So if I have to use a print on demand mug, so what? It's fun. It's fun. I'm learning, and the mugs make me laugh, and hopefully they'll make someone else laugh too. So yeah, mugs may not be the most profitable product in the world, but who cares? I'm in it to win it. And I'm excited to see when I get my first sale. Again, I believe I can have my store set up in under 30 days. I really believe I can get it set up in under 14, but maybe that'll be my next challenge, right? Set up an AI store that's a Shopify store in 14 days or less. That'll be my next challenge, right? But here I'm giving myself some grace. So I believe I can set it up in under 14 days, and then I'll start seeing how quickly I can get my first sale, right? Because I'm giving myself 30 days. So I just talked about what I did on day 6. Today is day 7, so I'm 1 week in. I made it a week. All right. It's been an interesting week, but I'm gonna keep going. So tomorrow I'll create another video showing you, telling you what I did on day 7, right? But today was all about day 6, which is creating about 10 or 15 products. That's all I got for today. I like to keep it short and sweet. If you have any questions, please just, type a comment. I answer all the comments myself. So if you have any questions, any comments, suggestions, I'd love to hear from you. Okay? And thanks for watching. Thanks for following along. And I'm excited to see what my store does and where this challenge takes me. All right, guys, take care. Follow along with me. Check out the description for more information and more resources. I'll see you tomorrow on day 7. God bless. Bye, guys. Actually, I think I'm going to get something to eat since I'm in the kitchen.